Hello and welcome back to Anne of Green Gables, the 1979 anime. And today we're doing episode 15, Autumn is Coming.
Thank you for that translation for us Brits.
Actually, that's a good question, Pedro. Was that the name also of the chapter?
No, because we're still, believe it or not, we're still in the Tempest in the School Teapot chapter, because I actually forgot to say, I actually went back to the book to check, because, I was only reciting from memory last time. Turns out we still have some more of that chapter to cover. Yeah, this chapter in the book is long. I get the feeling when Lucy was writing the book, she probably got to. Oh shit! I forgot to divide this to chapter. Oh, whatever. This is a large chapter. Why? Just because I'm Lucy Montgomery, so I can do this.
I wrote this book. I can do what I want.
She does the sassy now. So.
Yes.
Anyway, let's get started.
Yes.
3, 2, 1, click. Here, let me just double check real quick.
Also, just to elaborate.
Incidentally, I also happened to stumble across the original opening for this. I'm guessing in English or whatnot. It is different.
It is. I was planning on us commentating on that for when we start our second leg. Why not?
Also, the episode is actually called Fall is Coming, but me being Brit.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I should probably explain this to anyone who's confused. Apparently, the Brits only know it as autumn, even though over here we use it both as fall and autumn. Then
it's a more European thing, not just Britain. Sorry, the UK, Jova. But I forgot if I actually did mention it. But the Italian actual opening for the anime is okay, nothing too spectacular. It's clearly not like this. There's no orchestra involved with
my only issue with I like the English and Portuguese. Most of the Western openings I like the one you saw, Jova, except for the Italian one. The Italian one is fine. I'm sure it appeals to Italian tastes, but I personally don't think it fits the series that much.
Maybe it's sound a bit similar to the one of Heidi, even if it uses different instruments.
Well, that's the thing.
From what I understand,
sorry. Go ahead.
So from what I understand, Pedro, you essentially copied over the audio from the original English dub onto the Blu-ray footage, if I understand correctly.
No, as you can read right there in the description of the episodes, Jova, no, I did not. Somebody else did, and I credited him for it, or him or her.
Last time on Anne of Green Gables, the teacher was a complete knob, and so Anne left.
like I said in the description, I take no credit for any of this. I just want to give English-speaking audiences a convenient way to watch this on YouTube without using old VHS sources that look so worn down.
I wasn't so much trying to credit, the wrong person. Is just trying to recall the procedure that went into this.
No, I get that. I'm just reaffirming what my description says.
Wait a minute, Anne wasn't writing anything there on that chalkboard. She was just pretending.
Merely pretending.
I mean, it's not as bad as that bit in Home Alone 3, where the camera clearly catches someone just pretending to type on a keyboard.
Oops. Well,
what happened there?
CC's images of a friend in a wedding dress.
Don't worry, that's what Marilla's for. She's having some thoughts, and don't worry, Marilla's gonna ask exactly what the hell's wrong with her.
I don't want my best friend to run away with a boy. I want her all to myself.
That is kinda it, Jova, actually.
I was just wondering where the hell did this come from.
Don't worry, the Dwebs, Marilla agrees with you here about this. Remember, a lot of times Marilla is used as a proxy for the audience.
Not yet. And oh my god, and with all of my heart, it's a bit too early for existentialism.
No, don't worry. I'll tell you, Marilla agrees with you.
Not only that,
Yeah.
Seriously, you've been
You will
away
get
from
your chance,
school
so
for
don't
like
worry,
a day.
but enjoy the moment.
You've been away from
Please.
school for a day. and you're-
Hold on. Listen to Marilla's reaction to ends.
oh my.
That's it.
Please, just stay a child, please.
All
Like,
right.
enjoy being a child.
Marilla.
I mean,
Actor.
honest,
I mean, yeah, this is. I mean, to be honest, yeah, this is come the hell out of
I
nowhere.
get also the reaction. It's more like she was worried for something, but it turned out to be.
I love that face.
yeah,
Jesus
no,
Christ.
I'm no. He's
I'm
like,
removing
"Nope,
myself
I'm
from
no."
this matter.
Yeah, I'm more with Matthew on this one.
It's like, oh my god, Anna's crying, Marilla's laughing. Yep, that's my cue to go back to work.
It's like the scene from The Simpsons with Abe entering the place, leaving the hat, and immediately going back.
But we are in the.
Food bribery always works.
Always works.
The best way to a girl's heart is through her stomach. Wait a minute.
To be fair, poor Anne probably hasn't eaten much in her life.
So yeah, one of the big reasons why I actually really love this episode in particular is because it's a masterclass on romanticizing the mundane in particular, even more than usual. Why? This is literally an episode of nothing but house chores. I'm not even kidding. House chores and cooking. However, thanks to the context that this episode comes in from the previous 14, it is very meaningful because it's all part of Anne's growth and bringing up on part of Marilla, of course.
I'm not surprised. This has pretty much been the formula of a show at this point, so it definitely works.
At this rate, we might actually have an episode of Anne fighting taxes, and it would be the best thing ever.
Yeah. So what are we gonna call it? Add in the black or something, or add in the red?
And
Get it?
accountable.
And
No,
in
the
the red.
accountant,
She's
sorry.
redheaded.
Anyway,
You have to stir, whip.
no,
whip,
Joe.
whip. I love how you guys immediately know what I'm referring to with that.
Joe,
I love this one.
How could we forget?
The fact that Dweeb remembers Shiroy, that's the
There you go.
amazing thing.
There, that's how you do it.
Again, it also reminds me of a lot of Heidi episodes where a lot of time is spent to showcase the grandpa and Heidi preparing the cheese with the goat milk.
Exactly.
And it's like it's like the most amazing thing ever.
It also contributes heavily to the relationship in particular because this is what of course further helps that Anne becomes more and more looking more up to Marilla as because of how good she is at everything that she does. Lots of potatoes.
Getting ready for the autumn.
Yep, exactly. Well, more like winter, but yeah.
Winter is coming, and it's going to be very easy to deal with.
But Mr. Freeze told me that winter had already come at last.
Now, don't you see? It'll be incredibly easy to deal with, and everyone who needs to survive will survive by cutting away from their scenes, only to show that they're alive in the next scene.
What's here, Mr. Freeze is a liar.
I lied. And what did we say about blinking? Or at the very least, making sure that your pupils are still there.
It reminds me of some scene of Ruby Spears, a Mega Man cartoon where Dr. Light never blinks.
Okay, guys, whatever you do, don't light a match, okay?
Oh, my dude. Be warned. There are some terrible cooks out there.
Also, Matthew is exactly kind of like my father. Like, normally doesn't even particularly care about cooking, but the moment my mother starts preparing something like a cake, he zooms in to see what she's doing.
Is it for a good reason or a bad reason?
No. Good reason. It's more like what this episode is doing.
Neat.
Mm-hmm.
That was a quick half an hour.
So yeah, here's an interesting thing, by the way. Remember how I said that this episode starts with still in the Tempest in School Teapot chapter of the book? By that I mean the last paragraph of that chapter. We've already gone through that last chapter. Right now we're in original material.
Wonderful. That was like Professor Oak in Pokemon Snap.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
speaking
wow,
of
he
it-
speaks.
Hey,
Well,
speaking of,
that's a-
how was the sequel to you?
That's the thing, Shiro. Jerry is supposed to be a minor character anyway. It's only if he gets an expanded role.
Huh, nice. Anyway, but Tio, is the sequel any good?
I haven't seen it yet. From what people, some of my friends who actually have it told and showed me, yes.
Well, a friend gave me a download code, so I should probably get around to playing it.
Get it because yeah, sorry.
Bon appetit, mademoiselle and monsieur.
I trust that you do like it.
It also reminds me a bit of a side quest in Nier where Yona has to prepare something for Papa Nier, but she's terrible. Thankfully, Anne seems to be much more on point.
Oh, I was just going to spit it out and say, "But that cake sucks."
Also, apparently, the flute, the person who was operating the flute had to take breaths in between, like
Yes.
for that composing that piece.
Yeah. Takahata also takes advantage of this extra period of original material to flesh out their friendship even more. Why not?
Why not? Yeah.
Jeez, Anne looked like she was about to knock her socks off for that remark.
Sure.
Ooh, Charlie Sloan and but of course Charlie is something for Anne, so he doesn't like that. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Sorry, Teo, but you did indeed lead yourself in. He does indeed use that stick physically. Sorry.
That to be expected.
19th century, sadly. The interesting thing is that, remember, Teo, this is original material, so technically the book never actually has him do it. It's established in this. But again, to be fair, Takahata did his research. Well, it was a thing back then, so yeah, it doesn't feel out of place at all. Not to mention he's a fucking asshole to begin with anyway, so it's not really surprising.
Yeah, it doesn't change that much.
I'd never have guessed.
I thought you were talking about someone else, sorry. Well, that's the end of episode 50. Oh.
Probably there
Sorry,
for a commercial break.
when they're walking into the sunset.
Like it's the 30s.
That's the thing. Remember, this episode was made before anime bump.
Oh, hey,
Oh,
it's you.
hey, Gilbert.
Yeah,
Oh.
Before anime bumpers were a thing, yeah.
So, are you gonna walk or just stare?
We need to swim around.
You know, I could just imagine what they tell their kids. Mom, Dad, how did you meet? Well, it was all when your father yanked my hair, and it was
And I
all
whacked
when
him
your
over the
mom...
head with the chalkboard.
I was trying
Yeah.
to kill him, but thankfully it didn't succeed.
And now we have you guys.
Whoa, Diana! You turned into a video game character there for a bit.
Yeah, I mean, so what the hell?
This became a visual novel for a second.
Well, I mean, I guess for as beautiful as this show looks, you got to cut corners somewhere.
You could make some of the trees that are further back less pretty.
I don't think
Yeah.
I don't think Mr. Miyazaki would like that, Shuri.
Takes one to see another.
So why does she sound scared when she nodded her head? It's like, oh my god, I better go for otherwise she
If I
might
say no, I'm
strangle
gonna
me.
die.
Oh god, she's doing that thing where her pupils disappear. You're not a yandere, girls. Oh boy, and now she has him on her mind.
Yeah, let's see that again. Why not?
Sure, why not? Although in this case she did not say go to hell, so...
Weird.
This is actually very common. I've seen this in plenty of. Whenever they have a flashback, instead of just reusing the old audio, they
They say something different, yeah.
I've actually seen this in plenty of shows, actually.
Oh boy, she can't get him out of her head.
Uh-oh, she didn't cover the jar.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
So, yeah.
You can't let Gilbert get to you like that, Han.
Wait for it. There's the look of realization.
Shit.
Yeah. Fuck, I forgot.
Lots of flashback
late.
echoes in this episode.
You're not
Listen.
gonna pour it out the window, are you?
She's gonna try and get rid of the evidence.
Bless her heart.
You know how different people have different interpretations of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
About what I said earlier about about in some cases I can come off a bit like a psychopath. I wonder if that's how some people feel about this story.
So what, did they not want to animate the ants or something?
No.
Yeah, no.
Don't worry, Shuri. The kitty will not suffer. Zero kitties were harmed in the making of the show. Even animated kitties.
I mean, I
Yeah.
guess it's fine if a cat eats ants.
Yeah, like cats have eaten worse.
True that. Not... Must wipe out all the evidence. No one will ever know.
CSI Green Gables.
Yes.
Why not?
Oh boy, this leaf, it's not like it's like any of the other nearby leaves.
It's a slightly different colour, Dwibs.
But they're all the same colour. Mother Nature.
Whoopi Goldberg.
Big Goldberg.
Well, that's who she was in Captain Planet Webs, actually.
I haven't really seen Captain Planet.
Those poor, silly humans.
Shut up, Gaia. You're not really much help yourself.
To the what?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh boy. What could possibly go
Oh
wrong?
no.
Oh. Well, things are going peachy king.
It will be a real shame if something happened.
Oh no, my perfect crime is not as perfect as I thought. It was at this moment she knew she screwed up. How is this helping?
A mouse fell into it and drowned. You could have just said the ants and that would have gone down better.
Wait, hold on. I'm beginning to think that it actually was a mouse because what she put out that window was gray and the cat was nibbling on it, so...
Oh.
Yeah, I think ants didn't get in, but a mouse actually got in and drowned in there.
Oh.
Shit.
Well, the lady seems to...
She seems to find it funny.
Amusing.
And you're turning red. Oh yeah, so it was a mouse that got in instead of ants. So arguably worse. Because mice can carry disease on them.
Surprised you didn't do the typical thing and just say, oh no, they're currents.
What?
Yeah, sometimes in like certain comedy sketches involving mouse droppings in food, they'll try and hide it by saying, oh, no, just tell them they're currents.
Honestly, her reaction, because I thought her reaction was a bit overkill considering ants are probably everywhere, you know, where she lives, but no, a mouse makes more sense now, actually.
Gee, Shuai, and having an overkill reaction.
I mean, she looked like she was going to vomit, and I don't think seeing ants would make a person vomit.
She's a very emotional, hot-headed person.
To be fair, I think I would not be so keen as to see a mouse scurrying around in my food, or hell, a dead, drowned mouse.
For that matter, yeah.
Like, it's one thing seeing a rodent, but seeing A dead rodent? Ugh.
Jova, I've owned cats.
Well,
We love to give you presents.
I'm sure. Let me guess. They left you presents, didn't they, Shiroy?
Yeah, they leave presents.
All right, so
Where did
next
they leave them? On
time,
the front door.
next time we're gonna go back to the book. So, Mr. Narrator, if you please.
Oh, no.
Underage drinking.
Let me guess. It's going to turn out that her friend gets drunk, the friend's mother hates it, and thus she forbids Anne from seeing Diana until Anne does some nice kind act that gets the mother to allow them to talk again.
Okay, so Jova just spoiled to us the next 3 chapters of the book.
Oops.
I mean, look.
It makes sense, to be fair. Like,
Oh no, sure. No, but trust me. As everything with this this book and show, it's not it's not what they do. It's how they do it that's going to make the difference.
yeah.
So, all right.
Alright.
Yeah. Two.
Not
Sure.
my favorite episode though.
It was again alright. Nothing, that much compared to the previous sets. Which I guess it reflects because it is more original material than actually adapting, but it still does the job, of what the anime is supposed to do. So there is that. Next.
Sure.
I really like that. Like the other said, not too much happened, but it was still funny. So, yeah.
All right, Jova.
It was a good episode. Nothing more, nothing less.
All right. For me, I actually I really enjoyed this particular bit. I can tell that Takahata probably adapted the. Okay, we have to cover the final paragraph of the previous book chapter. But if we start the Diane is invited to tea with tragic results chapter now, we're probably gonna have trouble finding a good stopping point. Not to mention, I kind of want to go back to adapting a chapter per episode to get this done. So this is what Takahata decided. Okay. Time to get creative and come up with some really good, nice character bonding by doing that good old romanticism mundane that I'm so good at. And that's basically what we have here. I actually really love, in particular, Marilla teaching Anne how to bake a cake, just because. And I especially love the look that Anne gives to Marilla when Marilla is showing her how to use the thing, because it's a very subtle expression, but it shows Anne's consistent upwards raising estimation for Marilla in particular. So yeah, it's a very a great example of subtle character development on part of the show. So yeah, but tune in next time, everybody, where for the next episode called Diana is Invited to Tea, which is an adaptation of the chapter 16 of the book Diana is Invited to Tea with Tragic Results. So
I guess
they
the anime
cut
did
that
not
bit
want
to
to
avoid
sorry, Shiroy, but even a tea party can not even a tea party has to have tragic results, it seems.
Yeah.
How come it didn't happen in Time and Eternity then?
Well, Time and Eternity was a piece of shit, so
See ya.
see ya.
yeah.
See ya.
Bye.